Hello, friends of Skele Vader. So welcome to episode 3 of the big trade. And I really don't care about the sync. It's totally off, but that's mainly because I'm just really excited about what Pedro found for me out in the wild. It's the Roton. Let's have a look. All right, so I hope you got a kick out of that. This is episode 3 of the big trade. This is the Snake Mountain that I built. So for those of you that are new to this, I built this thing and I put an ad out on Instagram and Facebook to see if anybody would want to take ownership. This is me delivering it to my pal here, Pedro. It worked out great. He lives in California and I was able to deliver it to him. Here's a photo he took of his figures in front of my Snake Mountain. Hilarious. And every once in a while he'll pick something up for me, and this is part of the trade, and it's this time we got the Origins Roton. Amazing! Okay, so let's have a look at this thing. First, there's that 40th anniversary sticker up there. The artwork, of course, is amazing. Axel Jimenez and team hitting the ball out of the park. There's a little Cobra Khan there, and of course I got out my vintage Cobra Khan. Just fun, and this inscription is great. Man, the packaging on this thing's phenomenal. Here are the numbers for you if you're looking for it. They are showing up at Walmart, but Pedro only found one when he went out there, and so they're showing up, but minimally. We got Point Dread out there in the artwork here on the back. It's fantastic. And the pieces down here that are on display that the Roton comes with are a nod to the build your own model that also came out in the 80s. That version of the Roton was something I never had, so it's really cool to have those pieces to go with this. We're gonna have a closer look at those in a little bit. And of course we got the Eternia playset hinted at, the Snake Tower there, and the Ground Ripper, which was formerly the Road Ripper. So this is great stuff. We've got Screech showing up. I mean, I got really excited about the packaging. I'm definitely saving the packaging for this, but I'm also definitely opening it because that's how I roll. Let's get a closer look. So the shell here that it comes with that you can attach to the top is sort of stored underneath the Roton in the box, and you can see everything else that it comes with except for that. So it does come with it, in case you're wondering. The packaging is very secure, which makes me feel great. There's that face that's also part of the additional attachment that came with the original model kit of the Roton. Love that face. And you put the guns on. The guns are very, very soft plastic, folks. So mine were just a little bit sort of warped. Their shape is a little bit warped, but that'll be able to be mended in time. The Roton is definitely glossier, and you can see here the flexibility of the guns and the handles too, which is an addition. The vintage one did not have those handles there. Those are also flexible plastic. But yes, this is a glossier finish. The eyes are decals that are already installed. Same with the other stickers or decals. You don't have to put them on yourself, which is great because I got shaky hands. They're not going to go on. They're not going to go on straight. Definitely not going to go on straight. Figuring out how to attach the sort of the armored shell on the top is fairly simple. They are just tiny little pegs. They don't really stay secure in there, in case you're wondering. And similarly, the face plate, the additional eyes and the additional teeth sort of fits right on in the front in little pegs as well. Took me a little while to figure out where to put them, but they do sit in there fairly securely. But here's how they look together, the vintage and the new one. With all the accessories on the new one, they look pretty cool. Let's hear a comparison between the sounds. All right, so the vintage one, we know that sound, and the new one has a deeper sound. Ouch. And, the face does sort of, on mine, did sort of fall off when I moved it. If you move it aggressively, the face and the top could fall off. They're not securely fastened, but the figures fit great in there, and you can even put the shell on top of the figure, and they fit in there perfectly fine. I wanted to use Trap Jaw just because he has that gun arm, or the weapons arm, and I wanted to make sure that he'd be able to sort of also reach out and shoot out the side of the Roton, and sure enough, he fits in there perfectly. And everything looks fantastic. Everything fits together great. This Roton being bigger than the vintage allows for the figures to fit in there more comfortably, and it'll look fantastic with your vintage figures too if you don't have a vintage Roton. Yeah, doesn't he look great in there? I mean, this guy's ready for battle. So here I wanted to show you that the vintage figures look fantastic in both of these. Yeah, get one, folks. Enjoy it. These are awesome. Here is the Trap Jaw next to the Sky Sled. Now, I did hear that you could insert the Sky Sled stand into the bottom of the Roton. And I did discover when I attached it that the peg is a little bit small for the Roton. Now, on second thought, I think that the peg for the Wind Raider is supposed to actually fit in this. So what I'm going to do is follow up with this and maybe post some pictures on Instagram and see how it looks and see how it fits. But you can use the Sky Sled stand. The Roton stand levitates perfectly on there. You can plop a figure in, nothing falls over. You can recreate your sky battle scene from any one of the Filmation episodes where the Roton does appear. Here's Trap Jaw battling Trap Jaw. A little flyby action there. But yeah, this thing is a lot of fun. I love the sort of the new look of this, and I mean that in saying that he actually looks kind of new, with the shiny plastic, and there's Screech doing a flyby as well. So yes, a big thank you to Pedro for finding this Roton out in the wild. Get out there and try and find yours, folks. This thing is pretty darn amazing. Now, just as a slight promo here, if you're looking for something to do this coming Saturday night, September 3rd, I highly recommend you tune in to Toy Frenzy with Skelevator, me, and Oz Geis, the Wizard of Oz. And we're going to be talking to Mark Enright, who is the sculptor for the rubber masks that NECA is going to be releasing, which are based on the action figure toy heads of Masters of the Universe characters. That was revealed at San Diego Comic-Con. We're very excited to talk to him. 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern on September 3rd. Hope to see you there. In the meantime, tell your friends about the Skelevator channel, and I'll see you in the next video.